Xin chào, what's up everybody? All right, so we are gonna talk about, on this Sunday night in NHA Trang, it's pretty viable to actually live in NHA Trang now, as far as affordability goes. Apartments are extremely affordable right now. Most are 6-month leases because they don't want to get locked into the cheap rate. But man, if you want to do a little 6-month stint in NHA Trang, whew, the time is right, you know. Apartments are $2 to $4 million on the north side. Not as, you know, some with ocean view even. They're like 5 to 7 million over here in Central, but you can get a really, really, really good deal right now. And there's plenty of good food to eat here. There's plenty of nightlife on the weekends. If you're a beach type person and you want to do a short stint here for 6 months, I'd have to say I'd probably recommend it. I like it personally more than Da Nang. A lot of people like Da Nang more. It's an ongoing debate. Man, the waves are gigantic. Look at that. And then of course you've got an ocean right in front of you. Most of these properties, these apartments, like you can rent an apartment at Panorama and get oceanside property. And yeah, I wouldn't be mad at this. Now, there are some caveats to living here. As I've been here this whole trip, it's been overcast, rainy, and windy. I wasn't able to film all day today. Literally my whole last day, where I had like 10 things planned to film, just went out the book because it didn't rain, but there was a 40-mile-per-hour wind that was just absolutely insane. So there was nothing I could do with that. I couldn't compete with the wind in any kind of way. So there wasn't a whole heck of a lot that I could do about the wind. It was just as simple as that. Now, there are so many people here that are staying through the weekend. You know, I thought it would be like one of the other times we came during COVID where it just pumped on the weekend and everybody left on Sunday. That's not the case this time. As we just saw in the night market over here, there's a lot of people out here. All the street vendors are full. You know, people are eating. So, yeah. Beautiful. Look, just look at this scene here. I know I'm not on the 4K camera. It's just so much easier to carry this camera around when I'm out traveling like this. So I think that's almost going to be the format we're going to see, is me using the X3000 when we're traveling to a new city. Its battery lasts longer, it's easier to use, and then the 4K when we're going to be somewhere for a long time, like in Saigon and stuff like this. Yeah, you got a group of people right here traveling, probably. Kind of sports team, or even companies do this on like company retreats and stuff, where you do like trust building and shit like this. They're really big on team building inside of companies here. But back to the topic at hand for this video. You very much could easily live here right now at a super cheap Charlie. You could do 500 bucks a month here, probably no problem, pretty easily. Especially if you made your own food or ate Vietnamese cuisine. There's an MT-15 over here. The weather hasn't been the greatest lately, and I think it goes into the rainy season in May. So I don't know if I'd want to be here during the rainy season. You do get that kind of gloomy feeling when it's all overcast all day and it's like raining. But that's part of living on the beach. You know, I lived on a beach for 12 years. Shit, 6 months out of the year in Venice, there was pretty overcasting. Maybe 3 months, it was straight overcast. And that can get a little bit tiring, if you know what I'm saying. But it's pretty cool to see, you know, a lot of people are out and about, and this place is pretty coming back to health and coming back to life healthily, and there's local bars to go to and drink at. And you know, I saw a pretty strong expat community last night when I went out. You'll see that in the video. I still have not found where the Vietnamese go to drink, but I suspect it's just like everywhere else. They don't really go to bars. You know, they go to what we call like a beer club and sit at a restaurant and just drink Tiger all night long. And as you can see, Nha Trang's pretty clean too. They've got a pretty good handle on trash. You don't see nearly as much trash on the beach as you do in like Vung Tau. The water I think is a little bit better too. I think it's more clean than it would be, have you say, Da Nang. I don't like swimming in Da Nang. I do love swimming here. I've swam every day here at night except today because nobody did. The waves were like, these waves are so brutal that if you get up there and you try to like body surf, they just come one right after another. There's like a set after a set after a set. You can fucking get yourself in serious trouble. Pardon my French. Maybe I'll edit that out. But yeah, you can get into some serious trouble trying to swim in water like this right now, because it just comes hitting you and barrel rolls you, and then another one comes and hits you. And these are strong, strong waves. Yeah, it's a very, very, if you like to work out and if you like to run, it's got a very high score for like workout running type deal. So you can do that here real big time. It's a workout paradise, especially if you're an outdoor runner or a cyclist or a skateboarder or a rollerblader. Absolutely lovely spot for doing all that stuff, to be honest with you. I've had zero problems seeing people work out here. I only got a few runs in. I wasn't as, and then it was just because weather permitting. So the food's also very good here. I wasn't able to get anywhere to film my tasty seafood like I wanted to. There was supposed to be a lot of stuff we did today that the wind just put a close on that, man. I tried to go eat at a one of the famous seafood spots, but it's outdoor and the wind was just knocking crap over, and it wouldn't have made for good audio. So, you know, this is a life of a YouTuber. Sometimes you get good quality stuff, and other days the chips don't fall perfectly. And see, look how big these are. These are like body killer waves. But yeah, the last time I swam yesterday, me and this 4 or 5 dudes that I was out there with, we just got rocked. We were getting rocked left and right, like just rocked. I strained my neck a little bit, but it was fun. It's still fun. It's like life and death. Like, am I gonna live? But it's, you know, there's so many pros to NHA Trang, in my opinion. You know, the affordability though is what should really make you be considering coming to NHA Trang right now. Like, I had nothing but a good time this trip. Again, I would prefer to be here with my wife. This is very much a couple's place. It's not quite as fun without my wife, so I would prefer if Wynn would have been here, but you know, that didn't happen. She had a Dalat trip planned. I got it confused. I would have actually went to Dalat with her, but I thought it was a ladies trip. And yeah, her next trip's the ladies trip. I should have clarified with her better. But I probably would have ended up going to Dalat and then just pushing off NHA Trang. Even though I don't really care for Dalat that much. It's, you know, I'm not a sit around at a coffee place type guy. And that's really what there is to do there, is to sit around at coffee shops, you know. Look, what place is this? I don't know what place this is, but this looks nice too. Yeah, but there's a lot of places available. They do want you to do 6 months. There's a guy in the Discord that lives here, and his landlord, I think, tried raising rent on him or something, he said. But there's not going to be a rapid recovery to Vietnam's having foreigners come. I saw my first set of backpackers today, which I was astonished by. Like, I was like, wow, backpackers. They had the full bags on and everything, the full gear to the top. I think Europeans usually tend to travel that way. Whatever floats your boat. I don't know why they bring so much stuff. You just need a regular backpack. Unless they're, I don't know, movie makers or some shit. But I think it's going to take a while for a lot of people coming in. Unless they offer some kind of visa-free travel for all the countries. I don't know. Or make it super easy to extend a 30-day visa. Granted, most people traveling here are only going to be on a 30-day visa. I think we'll start to see more and more each month, you know. The kind of weird rolling out of the e-visa thing probably slightly slowed down opening, but it is what it is. This used to be a predominant market over here, I'll show you. This used to be like another night market style thing, but it was more during the day. But it used to be fully open. But yeah, if you're debating living here for a little bit, you know, there's no better time than to move here now. It's the most affordable I've ever seen it. I think my buddy was paying 14 million or 12 million for his apartment before he went back to America. So I mean, yeah, they're literally at half price pretty much. And I don't know how long that'll stay. what you'll start happening is the landlords would rather have it empty and wait for the proper price. Yeah, but this used to be a pretty decent little market pre-COVID. Now it's just completely defunct and gone. Not here at all. This mart actually closed. The 79 mart closed during the 4th wave and didn't reopen when we came back last time. So all the markets and stuff are open again, which is good. So yeah. Let's see where we're at time-wise. So I think I've given you the information, you know. My friend told me water and power is about $2 million a month. So all the utilities is about $2 million a month. I think internet, they said too. So factor that on to whatever your $4 to $7 million place. You can live here pretty cheaply. You can definitely cheap Charlie your way through here. It's about 10:30. I'm gonna have a beer over here and then go home. Maybe do a live stream for like an hour, but not at I don't really want to go to sailing club. I'm sailing clubbed out and I'm not getting wasted tonight. I got an early flight. I got shit to do tomorrow. So no getting drunk today. Still haven't confirmed my flight yet, so I got a call on that shit too. I've never had that happen before. I booked the flight through Agoda and it's almost been 24 hours and they haven't confirmed the flight yet. So I'm a little worried about tomorrow's flight. So I'm gonna start calling all that stuff now as well. And then I gotta contact me driver. I have a driver, he's 300K. If you don't know what you're doing at the airport and you just jump in a taxi, they're gonna run the meter and it's gonna be 600K. So negotiate. 350 is an okay price, but negotiate a flat rate at the airport if you're gonna go that route, if you don't have a driver. And then try to find a driver when you're here, like I did on my very first trip. Guy's really consistent. He's always on time, so. All right, guys, that's the vlog. I hope that gives you, you know, something to think about on where you want to live in Vietnam, or even if this wasn't an option, to maybe put it as an option. And of course, come and try it out first. Don't just blindly move somewhere, you know. I never recommend that. I recommend going there for a solid week if you really like what they got going on, and you can proceed further. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I think this is gonna be the last NHA Trang vlog. So thanks for watching the NHA Trang series. It is pronounced NHA Trang. It is spelled NHA Trang. I didn't know that either until someone corrected me in the comment section like 400 times the last time I was here. So he got the word through. I get it now. Actually, let's just for shits and giggles, since we're right down here, bonus content, and see how dead Sailing Club is on a Sunday night, or how many people might even be there. A couple people chilling. This beach bar is really nice. 30K Tigers. You can just chill here for all night if you want. You bring your friends out here. There are mosquitoes here, so I would recommend getting a mosquito spray for your ankles. Yeah, they come at your feet really hard, but I'd probably bring some kind of mosquito spray. This guy's trying to make moves. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple people here. This is not what I want to do tonight, though. Oh, there's actually a full house. Not bad. All right, guys. Peace out. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. It's crazy how busy it is. This is Sunday, and a lot of people aren't actually going back. They're staying another night or two. I am staying one more night because the flight was half the price for tomorrow, so I fly out in the morning tomorrow. The weather has been just absolutely terrible, so really didn't get to film as much as I like to outside like we usually do, but you can't win them all. You are going to see some interesting nightlife videos here of places where you can go see live music, a couple of cool bars, so I hope you guys like that content. It's definitely super pumping again on the weekend, and Nha Trang is completely viable to come stay at. Panorama has just been onslaughted with people. Like, the 2 girls at the front desk just can't keep up with it. So the customer service has been a bit shit, but it's still a great hotel and a good room. And you know, I feel bad. Whoever owns this place has only got 2 girls for like 50 people checking in at any time. It's like a revolving door. All the elevators are crazy full. It's so windy out today that I don't think I'll be able to film anything outside, so I'm gonna look for stuff to film inside. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I can't go out on a boat. I've tried to go out on a boat almost every day. The weather has just not been there. It's either been windy or raining, which is not too bad. Luckily at night it hasn't been raining until like 2 in the morning, like really late. But overall, really good trip, and it's really awesome to see, you know, Nha Trang is like fully back, pumping on the weekends. It seems like they don't really need international tourism right now. Like, the domestic tourism is just going fire here right now. So yeah, people bring so much baggage, it's crazy. For a weekend trip, what the hell? She probably bought outfit changes for pictures and whatnot. It's a popular thing to do. So yeah, it's been a super positive trip. I'm so happy to see Nha Trang is fully back at it again, and it's not dead like it was last time. So if you are coming and planning a trip to Vietnam, definitely put Nha Trang on the list, especially on the weekend. And on the weekdays, you can just chill out at your resort and, you know, enjoy the day. Go for a swim at night. I've actually been going for swims every night at like 4:30 to like 6:30, so for about 2 hours, and just getting barrel rowed, and it's extremely dangerous, like, because the waves are super strong. But try to do some body surfing. I've been barrel rolled a bunch. My neck's all kinked up, but it's fun as hell. So I mean, the water here is really great for swimming. So overall, you know, this has been a super awesome trip. Like, you know, the only thing I wish is my wife was here. That'd make it that much better. So she comes home from Dalat today. I'll be home tomorrow in the morning, so then I'll pick her up from work. Yeah, I don't know what else we're gonna film today, but we're definitely gonna film some more stuff. The 4-piece pizza here is pretty good too. I highly recommend it. Live-in barbecue, of course, is really good. I think maybe that's what I'll have today. Just get some brisket. I've been eating pretty healthy, you know. 1 meal a day, pretty much. And I'm not eating much food because I get full so fast. So yeah, it's been a great trip. Gotta recommend Nha Trang to you guys. All right, peace out.